because she is the future of the monarchy. And if that is the way she is advised to reintroduce herself, if that is the way in which, in this beautiful film, schmucky but lovely, that is the way to...
Funny enough, I think it was all from her. Fact. Yeah. I just got the real feeling she wasn't advised to do it this way. She decided...
Well, she chooses her advisors. And her advisors give her what she wants and then translate it into that film. I think that's fine. I think, you know, she has got to imagine, and I...
Wait for it.
I think this is right from her point of view. She's got to take the monarchy on to the next stage. She's got to anticipate that there's a whole new 2 generations.
And young people, you know, the monarchy's getting slightly less popular, right, as the years go by.
That doesn't make sense.
Bombed out.
Well, it's getting slightly less popular. They are the big stars of this royal family. All the polls show that William and Kate are the top 2 most popular by a mile in this country, and that, you know, the bottom 3, Prince Andrew, Harry, Meghan.
Okay, I'm listening. You have my attention.
I didn't put them,
I didn't put them there. They're there because of their behaviour, as I've tried to tell you.
You know,
you can't kid the public for that long.
If the public are being given one particular piece of information,
but let's remind
and that particular piece of information is being repeated consistently.
Well, I think people get judged on their own actions, actually.
Well, if they did get judged on their own actions...
Let's come to them in a moment. I want to make a point, though, Tessa, about this. That the King still has cancer. We don't know how serious that is. He's been seen out and about. But, you know, you're 75 and you've got cancer. That's pretty serious. So we don't know how long he will be with us. I mean, I hope for a very long period of time. But if, God forbid, you know, he suddenly deteriorated and wasn't with us, William is suddenly propelled to be the king of his country, and Kate will be his queen. And the future of the monarchy, as Tom said, rests on their shoulders.
But I actually thought, and I want to go back to the set dressing, timeless England. Forest, the ancient oak. This idea of a land that will endure irrespective of who monarchy is. And we see several options. We see young George. Oh, he talks. Oh, he's bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. We see William loving his wife, sickly or otherwise.
Okay, I'm listening. You have my attention.
And Charles is in the background. This is about the future and beyond. What disturbed me slightly, and here there were echoes with American Riviera Orchard, is the way in which the 2 leading female protagonists, Kate and Meghan,
Here it comes.
are taking us way back when to the 1950s. Meghan with her mixing bowl and flowers, Kate skipping through cornfields, this sort of fecund mother, you know, making a recovery just to be loving and loved, and maybe a little bit of light
That doesn't make sense.
work. And actually, I don't think that is representative of the standard woman who gets cancer, who's a mother, and who's also having to bushfight on other fronts. And I think I wanted something that spoke to modern women today, and neither of our Meghan or Kate.
What is he doing?
Do you want a shot of her in hospital getting the tablet, the chemotherapy tablet?
No, but it was very old-fashioned. It
wasn't old-fashioned. It wasn't old-fashioned because the Queen would never have done it. It was very modern, and she showed a modern family. I don't know what you mean about the journey. She's gone through it. She's clearly had the most horrendous time, and she wants to show some hope. And I think that's what the country wants. They want to see that the royal family offers hope again, is back in business, so to speak. It isn't terminal as it appeared 6 months ago.
Well, are you serious? Yeah, I agree. And let's mention the second part of this, which is literally 90 minutes. I was 100 minutes. It was 100 minutes later. Netflix drop a promo for the new Archewell
Hey, y'all, come look at this.
Productions documentary series about polo. And up it came on everyone's social media. And look, there's 3 things you could say about this in terms of what was behind this. One, it was a complete and utter coincidence. That 100 minutes after this major revelation and announcement and film from Kensington Palace, by pure chance, Netflix, Meghan and Harry decide that is the moment to promote a series that doesn't air until December. The chances of that, I would say, are No Hope and Bob Hope. And Bob Hope has been dead for many years. Secondly, they did it to draw attention away from their rival palace, from the sibling that Harry hates and doesn't talk to, from the sister-in-law that Meghan hates and doesn't talk to, and vice versa. or that thirdly, they wanted to, and this is probably my preferred theory, they wanted to capitalise on all the publicity around the Kate announcement by saying, boom, by the way, don't forget about us. Now, interestingly, Paula, you might recoil in horror because you never like to be brought too closely to reality with these two.
Wow.
About just how cynical they can be. But interestingly, it completely bombed. The next day's papers barely mentioned at all this Polo series, nor did any other publications I saw around the world. It was all front page on Kate and William. Why do they do this kind of thing?
Well,
and the moment Netflix did it, even if it was an accident, why wouldn't the first thing you would do is ring them and say, please take that down? That's just going to backfire.
Well,
very good question.
I'm going to suggest that you're incredibly cynical when it comes to Harry and Meghan.
Very, very
and
cynical.
Anything they do.
Yes,
and
with good reason.
And I'm also going to suggest that your grasp on reality, because of your cynicism, means that it's waning. Let's be honest.
Are you serious?
Piers, because the fact is, you know that when you come to market a show, it is done months in advance. This is not about Harry and Meghan.
Do you think it was pure coincidence?
This is not.
Hey, y'all, come look at this.
Not about. No, I don't think it was coincidence. I think the date.
Deliberate.
I think the date had always been set for when Netflix were going to first advert. Of course.
You want to take a bet on that?
And I can give you an example.
You want to bet on that?
No, I don't, because I don't know.
No, you don't.
No, but can I give you an example?
Even a pound?
Can I give you an
example?
You don't. Can I give you an example?
Because you know it's nonsense.
Work with me with my example. Bear with me. Control the cynicism. I am going to be in a show. That show does not come out until October.
Okay.
It was advertised from April of this year.
Yeah. That's not my point.
Yes,
my point.
it is.
Let me bring in Tom for a reality check
Yes,
here.
it is, because
Tom, you and I have
the
been
point.
around the media
You
block
made
a
that
little
point.
longer than young Paula. Hope you don't mind me calling it that. I'm sure you
I'm
love
very
it.
happy.
Everything's relative.
Tom, is there any world in which this just happened by
Absolutely
chance?
not. It was quite. Someone heard about it. He said, promote the. Because the only raison d'etre of the Sussexes is to capitalise on their royal connections.
Right.
And the royal connections have got to be to associate themselves with the British royal
But what
family.
does it say about them that they would be happy for this promotion to go out
They are-
within 2 hours of such a personal film about cancer from Kate?
They are just remorseless, selfish, false, ghastly couple who only believe in promoting themselves because that, in the end, is their only source of money. And what is very interesting in all this, which has never got commented on, that when Harry came back to England for Robert Fellowes' his uncle's funeral 2 weeks ago, he didn't go up to see his father.
No, stay with Earl Spencer.
But he could have gone up to Scotland. I mean, the man who dashed over when it was all announced, he forgot about his dad. And so the whole thing is always.
And also, he managed to come and go without any threat to his life.
No threat to his
in
life.
relation to this ongoing
Everything
security.
about the Sussexes is so contrived, so self-interested, so unbelievably appalling.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
That one can only imagine that they really wish Kate and William ill.
Yes.
That's the real
What's
problem.
quite
goodness me. I
extraordinary
think that's
is
very
that you've
unfair.
just levelled the accusation of Harry and Meghan as being contrived.
Okay.
In the same breath as you admit Kate can basically do what she likes, and yes, you said it was schmaltzy, etc., i.e. highly contrived.
Here's the difference.
So in other words,
Hang on.
Kate can be as contrived
Tessa,
as she likes, but Harry and Meghan can't.
Tessa, here's the difference.
Stop it.
Kate's film is about her cancer.
Her
She's
truth. Her truth.
No,
No, but it is her truth.
No,
isn't it? It's her version.
It's not about her
of
truth.
cancer.
She has cancer.
Yes.
She's not inventing
Yes.
it.
No, I'm not
right?
suggesting she
When people
is.
talk about my truth, it normally means it's not the truth.
So, Sam, what did you make of this outing with Oprah?
We're going to have some noise interference for a second. Sorry about that.
No, that's absolutely fine. Don't worry, I can hear you loud and clear.
So,
Hey, y'all, come look at this.
so I kind of feel like, I don't know what happened with their publisher, but it seemed like Spare wasn't selling well,
Are you serious?
and it seemed like the other books weren't selling well. So, hey, in my opinion, this is what they're doing. Let's hook up with Oprah and try and push the books that didn't do so well. So, if the books sell,
Okay.
even though there's a lot in there that's not true, that that's part of the case. We're still saying a lot of it was disparaging, certainly to the royals, and seems to constitute defamation. They can push this muckety muck anywhere they want, and doesn't mean it's going to do well. But glad they could glom onto Oprah to try and do that. Doesn't surprise me. It doesn't surprise me at all. I mean, I think it's going to make the book club look bad, in my opinion.
It's just odd, isn't it? Because for so long,
Wait for it.
we have been hearing that Oprah wants to distance herself from Meghan.
Are you serious?
Well, if she wanted to distance herself, why would she be allowing her to get close to the book club?
Yeah.
In other words, that's inconsistent with what we
Here it comes.
hear, that may be propaganda on either side. So again, in the mainstream media, you really can't tell what's true and what's not. But it's kind of weird that she would be aligning with the book club.
Yeah, it's fact. Really odd. It's really odd. Also really weird is something that I've seen some people point out, that Meghan consistently seems to be cosplaying Princess Diana at the moment in terms of her outfit choices. What did you make of that, Sam?
That's been going on for a long time. And I don't know what she hopes to accomplish by doing that. I think it looks ridiculous. First of all, in my opinion, she will never walk in Diana's light. Diana was a true humanitarian. She was loved by the world. And I think the opposite is true with my sister.
Are you serious?
We've seen her at several events. I've never heard about large donations. I've never seen a lot of outreach. So there seems to be hypocrisy there that was never
Almost there.
a label for Diana. Diana was never accused of being a hypocrite. And she certainly was a humanitarian who loved children, who engaged in, how many causes was she involved in? Truly, that she gave to, that, she was involved with hands-on. And I don't see that here. So I think it's all, in my opinion, for PR.
Very good point. Oh, Sam Markle. It is such a joy to speak to you today, and I really hope you're doing well. Thank you so much, Sam.